what we got for Christmas, but I guess we're going
You
to
got Cole.
toxicity.
Everyone knew you were on the naughty list.
Horrible.
But we got Justin Baldoni fallout after Blake Lively lawsuit dropped by agency, sued again, podcast co-host quits. A lot of drama. We covered this a little bit before. What's going on, Coase?
Man, it's too much drama, man. Too much drama to talk about, man. It all started with It Ends With Us, man. It was about a movie with a lady that went through a whole bunch of abuse, verbal, physical abuse, and who would have thought?
That's not the way Blake promoted it.
It's not how she promoted it, but it's the life that she was going through at the point, the life that she was going through while she was shooting the movie. Now, I mean, this is just crazy.
That's terrible. How do you film a movie to like support this topic, but then you're actually going through what the movie's about?
I mean, the funny
allegedly,
and also the funny part is the Justin dude. He was I guess he's like a feminist. He had a feminist award. They took it away from. They took it away from him because he's just
like a Heisman. They're like, you didn't earn it.
You ain't earn it. You just like everybody else, man. You out here saying you for women, you protect women at the same time. You out here doing too much, and that's what Blake Lively out here saying. Justin out here doing too much on the set. He turning some scene. He turning 1-2 kisses into 12 kisses, saying, "I'm doing it for the art."
It's for the director's cut. I mean, everyone knows that.
Listen, man. Listen.
The director's cut is a little more explicit. Listen, a little more spicy.
And that's the question. When is it too much spice? Like, when is it too much? All right, I understand. Like,
I mean, of course, you got to let people know beforehand. But if they don't stop you, that's consent.
That sounds like Diddy.
No, I'm just kidding.
That sounds like Diddy.
No, we're making jokes. Don't believe that.
Nah, but basically this is what happened. So Blake Lively and Justin did the movie It Ends With Us. It's a popular book that they just basically remade into a movie. She played the love interest. Justin also played in the movie, and he also basically directed the movie also.
It's always weird when that happens, when it's like an actor/director.
He basically had too much power. He's an actor, director. He also basically the HR team was working with him. The head of the
He is the HR team. What are you talking about?
He had also another friend with him that also worked there too that was basically just rude also with him. So basically what Blake Lively did was she dropped a 80-page complaint saying, Justin, I can't work with him. He's disrespectful. He doing too much. He over here walking around talking about his pee addiction. He's talking about things that he's done with women.
He's addicted to corn.
He's addicted to corn. He's showing me videos of basically half naked women. He's basically making.
He's like, what type of scene are you trying to make?
Exactly. He's also shaming Blake Lively, talking about, oh, I can speak to the dead. I can speak to your father. Like, what kind of mess is that? You can't tell nobody.
He's a witch doctor now?
That's what he's saying. He's a witch doctor. But I mean,
he's a corn addict and a director and an actor. What does this guy not do?
Keep his hands to himself.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, so it's just hard.
Listen when you say no.
It's just a horrible situation. So when I was basically doing my research on this story, it basically started off as something simple. Blake Lively, she's sending in the complaint basically saying that this was basically a lot of essay going around. He's doing a whole bunch of horrible stuff. But the real nitty gritty stuff was that he started a smear campaign. He basically started a smear campaign.
It's so easy to do that now if you're connected.
I didn't even know that. I didn't know people did that.
That's what people call like getting blackballed.
That's like what
happened to 63rd.
Oh, so it's basically like the movie star way of doing it. So
yeah, basically.
Okay, because rappers, they try to blackball you. Like, artists, they be like, oh, if you do it, you can't be on this interview with this show because if you do it, I ain't gonna do no business with you. But
like these people are grimy, never work with them, they'll try to steal from you.
Exactly. So basically what they're saying is Justin started a smear campaign with his crisis team because he knew he was doing a whole bunch of crazy stuff at the workplace that he should have been doing.
Hey, that's what your PR team is there for, to protect your name, because all of this is alleged. So
I mean, she has the text messages. She said she what's it called?
I'm sorry, dog.
She audited it. It was audited.
You're gonna be locked up.
She audited them, and that's when she got the text messages. So it's crazy how you have.
Wait. She kept the text message that he had sent her.
No,
and then she turned them in.
No, he audited it. She audited them. Justin and the crisis, basically the whole job, the basically him, also the company, the other friend that was with him, the crisis team. No, she didn't sue him. She audited him. Basically took the text messages.
Yeah,
she got all the text messages, and that's when she found out that they are talking behind your back. They are trying to basically start this whole PR stunt to make you look like a bad person. That's when we were doing the research on it.
Yeah.
We saw so much bad stuff about Blake Lively, and we found out, and like I thought she was a diva. Like, she's a horrible person. She's a diva. Nobody wants to work with her.
That's what everyone was saying on TikTok. Remember we had like that TikTok compilation. Everyone was talking down on her, saying that, oh, this is supposed to be like a feminist movie, like about like uplifting women, and you're like just trying to be like, oh, take your girls out to this movie. It's a night of fun, and it's like it's not that type of movie.
Yeah, basically she didn't want to promote. Yeah, because like originally she didn't want to promote. That wasn't the plan to promote it like that. But I guess once this whole situation happened with Justin, Blake Lively's unfollowed them. The whole set.
But that's a weird way to promote it if you disagree with it. Like, I'm gonna make light of the situation, even though I literally went through the situation. That does seem a little bit weird, does it not?
I mean, yeah, it is, but at the same time, you don't want to ruin the movie. I mean, you still under contract. You have to give it to her, even though all this stuff was going on back in March of 2023, and the movie came out in August 2024. She's still stuck with the job, finished out the contract, even though he was trying to suck on her bottom lip, which is disgusting. I mean, it's what he wanted to do. He's the one sucking on her bottom lip.
This is a director's cut, man. This is a director's cut.
For
No,
himself.
I'm just kidding.
For himself, basically.
No, they always release the director's cut on Blu-ray after the movie comes
on
out.
OF, you mean? This would have been on. But I mean,
hey, so Ryan Reynolds is cool with this? He's not letting this go on?
No, Ryan Reynolds knew about this also.
So did like Blake Lively be like, oh, for whatever reason, we reshot this makeout scene. Like, this is the 7th day in a row we're shooting it. I don't know why the shots aren't good enough.
Basically, or times where she's in the dressing room getting dressed, and he just randomly pops in the dressing room, which you can't do. You gotta at least knock first. Come on, 3 knocks. But he was.
It's more fun when you just open doors.
Disrespectful. But no, I mean, even,
what's behind door number 1?
Even Ryan Reynolds was there when they did the whole. They had a whole meeting about this because they made him basically Justin sign the paperwork saying, "You won't do this anymore. You won't do that anymore.
Oh, like you agree to not do too much.
You agree not to do too much to me or any of my employees or anybody in general." And he agreed to it. She also said, "Don't slander my name." Because that's what everybody always fears. Like if something happens at the job and I go to the HR and I tell them like, the job ain't gonna mess with me. They gonna start acting funny and weird. And then even like one of our friends, remember like something happened with one of our friends at the job with him and with her and her boss. And then with her and her boss, and now that something happened with her and her boss, like the whole job is acting weird around her.
Oh yeah, that's how it goes.
So you don't want to do that, and that's basically what happened here. She basically wanted to fix the situation,
made it worse,
and then that made it worse. They trying to ruin her name, her reputation. She said she can't get work out here. She can't leave the house.
I don't know, man, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if she's like doing all this stuff right, like why would she make light of the situation? Do you think she would be like super serious about the movie, the message, because she literally went through it? But it's weird for her to make like light of it and be like, this movie's nothing. I can understand having disagreements with the director, but to completely disrespect the message when you literally went through what the message was about, and then like, oh, this is a night with the girls type of movie, and it's like it clearly is not. That's why she was getting killed on TikTok.
Basically,
you're on TikTok. My co-host runs the TikTok. I'm never on TikTok, so if y'all are hating on any of the things I say on TikTok, I never hear you a day in my life.
I mean, I do the cuts. I'm like, he said that crazy thing, that's going viral.
He'd probably be doing the craziest cuts.
He'd be like, you wasn't drunk last.
They're all, you're a monster.
Exactly, he is a monster on that. But so basically, also what was funny about this is that Justin's basically about to countersue Blake Lively and say that it's all lies. Say Blake Lively's a diva. Nobody had to do no PR stunt to ruin her reputation. She ruined it herself.
Instead of just fighting the case and luring it up, he's countersuing, saying, not only am I innocent, I believe that she's guilty of being a bad person, and I have stuff against her. I mean, so I don't know. It's almost like he's taking the Jay-Z, like he's like, refuting these claims. Should we believe him like everyone's giving Jay-Z the benefit of the doubt? Everyone's like, oh, this girl's clearly like a gold digger just trying to get, some money.
But I mean, she did Gossip Girl, so she got money. And Ryan Reynolds out here making Deadpool 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, but it could be like she's trying to put him through this because she had a disagreement, and then now that his PR team burned her by like disgracing her image on TikTok, which travels super fast and eventually goes to like Instagram and Facebook and all that they're like, you know what? I'm gonna say that you purposely tarnished my image and like put this whole thing together. and now it is actually costing me damage with as far as roles and as far as sponsorships that maybe I'm not getting the same opportunities. That's the whole thing that Johnny Depp did.
True.
With
I still
his
haven't
case.
seen him in the movie yet. I haven't seen him in any new.
No, I mean he
movies.
won the case.
I mean, but have
No,
you
I'm
seen
just
him in
kidding.
any?
He said he was going to donate the money, and it was never about the money. He just wanted to clear his name.
But I mean,
I'm clearing my name too if I get my finger bitten off.
And poop in your bed. But nah, I mean that situation was crazy. But with her situation, yeah, I mean you wanna you wanna sue this, you wanna sue this, you wanna sue. You really don't want money. She probably just wants to clear her name, so she doesn't look like a diva and basically get like work in Hollywood. It's like the whole Monique situation. Like everybody said Monique was like unworkable, and she made Tyler Perry apologize. So I mean, it's just a whole crazy.
There's a lot of crazy stories about Tyler Perry allegedly.
Yeah, he does. He has
apparently he's a part of the whole Jay-Z Diddy triangle. But we'll never know.
Exactly. But we got a video right here. We're gonna play. You know, it's gonna give you a couple clips of what we basically said, and then you're gonna see Justin basically promote his movie, and he gonna act like everything is normal too.
Thank you to all the fans, to everybody. Thank you for seeing this movie, for supporting it, for supporting survivors, and for helping us make sure that the message didn't get lost. And I'm just so grateful.
There's that criminal. Get her. Send the dogs.
He's horrible. He's a monster. But I mean, yeah, once again, comment down below if you've seen the movie. It Ends With Us. Once again, it made
You like
over
all those
lovey-dovey movies?
Yeah, what is that?
I mean,
romantic comedies?
I like chick flick movies like that, but I don't like movies that show the man as an abuser and the woman has to like fight through all this horrible stuff just to basically make a quick
those movies
buck.
suck.
I hate those movies. Those movies are hard.
It's like why would he gotta live this nightmare?
I mean, but I understand because I mean, men really don't go to movies like that unless it's like superhero movies.
We want to see action movies, superhero movies.
Yeah, and chick flick movies are just really for girls, so you want to get something to draw them in and touch different emotions. So it makes sense. But y'all comment down below how y'all feel about this situation. Are you on Justin's side? Are you on Blake's side? Is she really a diva? But moving on from one diva to another diva.
This topic isn't about you.
What? It's always about me.